When I put 4 pairs of shoes on the floor, I added new scents to the room. Cats and dogs use scent to understand what's around them. Shoes carry layers of scent: the human, the outside world, and other animals. In a stable group that already knows each other well, something new can cause a small group shift. That doesn't mean stress. It means recalibration. So they move in to sniff and explore, discovering the new smells and figuring out where everything belongs. Snowflake investigates first, sniffing, rubbing her face to share scent, then shifting into light play before moving on. Her check complete. Percy stayed lying next to the shoes. Percy's behavior was slower and more stationary. Staying close doesn't mean possession. It means the object is predictable and the space feels safe. He turns his head and sees Mars observing him. Having finished his own scent evaluation, Mars watches Percy quietly. Why Percy stayed when others left? That's when I noticed something change. The scents set the scene, and Percy's small movement and slow yawn led to what came next. After Percy makes a small social shift, Mars returns to check in on Percy. Mars helps the group settle back in. Mars isn't reacting to the shoes Percy interacted with. He's responding to Percy's movement. Mars uses Percy's interaction with the shared object to read Percy's recent activity and state. This gently prompts Percy to move, leading him to investigate another pair. A gentle redirection. Mars wasn't correcting Percy. By reading the group's state, Mars's behavior helps everyone settle back into synchronization. Dogs are especially skilled at this kind of social monitoring, using movement and scent to keep the group coordinated. Very good at noticing how others feel. Mars briefly rubs his face, a calm, self-regulating behavior. Percy checks Mars's calmness and confirms his presence with a paw touch. Mars moves his face toward Percy, sharing a mutual gaze, and sniffs Percy's paw and gathers new information. Percy places a paw on the shoe, grounded, still processing, and in that moment, a sound I made interrupted their quiet exchange. Percy's social shift happened because he took extra time to process the new sense and read the group around him. It's just who he is, careful, curious, and methodical. As a domestic indoor cat, Percy has the safety and time to process more slowly. Without Mars returning to check on Percy, that small shift could have unsettled the group. Small movements or signals can briefly make the group alert. Percy might feel less safe, and the group could fall a little out of step. By monitoring Percy, Mars helps everyone stay calm and coordinated. Mars and Snowflake continued their interactions near Percy, but Mars's occasional head turn to check on Percy forms a social link. With Mars keeping a quiet watch, Percy stays connected, safe, and part of the family.